helping you find your happiness. Don't take it so personal, a guide to emotional resilience. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects all of us at some point in our lives, taking things personally. We've all been there. Someone makes a comment and suddenly we're questioning our whole existence. But what if I told you there's a way to break free from this cycle? Let's start with a simple truth. Not everything is about you. I know, shocking, right? But hear me out. When we take things personally, we're often making assumptions about other people's intentions or thoughts. The reality is, most of the time, people are too wrapped up in their own lives to be constantly thinking about us. Now, I can already hear some of you saying, but what about when someone is clearly targeting me? Well, stick around, because in just a few minutes, I'll share a powerful technique that can help you handle even the most direct criticisms without losing your cool. So, why do we take things personally in the first place? It often boils down to our innate need for belonging and acceptance. We're social creatures, and rejection or criticism can feel like a threat to our survival on a primal level. But here's the thing. We're not living in caves anymore, and most social threats aren't actually life or death situations. Let's look at an example. Imagine you're giving a presentation at work, and you notice your colleague Sarah yawning. Your first thought might be, oh no, Sarah thinks I'm boring. I'm terrible at this. But let's pause for a moment. Could there be other explanations? Maybe Sarah was up all night with a sick child, or perhaps she's fighting off a cold. The point is, we often jump to conclusions that put us at the center of everyone else's actions. Now, I promised you a technique for handling direct criticism, so let's get into it. It's called the 3 C's approach: consider, clarify, and choose. When faced with a comment that feels personal, 1. Consider the source and context. Is this person generally trustworthy? Are they in a position to give accurate feedback? 2. Clarify their meaning. Ask questions to ensure you understand what they're really saying. 3. Choose your response. Decide whether this feedback is valuable and how you want to act on it. Let's put this into practice. Imagine your boss says, "Your report wasn't up to our usual standards." Instead of immediately feeling attacked, try, "I appreciate your feedback. Can you help me understand which specific areas didn't meet expectations?" This response shows a high level of professionalism and a willingness to improve, without considering the comment as a personal attack. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This all sounds great in theory, but how do I actually stop my emotional reactions? Great question. The key is to practice the concepts of mindfulness and self-awareness. When you feel that knee-jerk reaction coming on, try to pause and take a deep breath. Ask yourself, is this really about me, or could there be other factors at play? It's also helpful to build your self-esteem from within, rather than relying on external validation. This is where the idea of positive self-talk comes into play. Create a list of your positive qualities and successful accomplishments. Remind yourself of these regularly. When your sense of self-worth is strong, you're less likely to be shaken by every perceived slight. Here's another practical tip. Practice reframing. Instead of seeing criticism as an attack, try viewing it as an opportunity for growth. For example, if someone suggests an improvement to your work, instead of thinking, "They think I'm incompetent," try this. "They see potential in me and want to help me improve." Now let's talk about the science behind this. Studies in cognitive behavioral therapy have shown that our thoughts directly influence our emotions and behaviors. By challenging and changing our thought patterns, we can significantly reduce negative emotional responses. A 2016 study published in the Journal of Behavior Therapy and Experimental Psychiatry found that individuals who practiced cognitive reappraisal, the process of reinterpreting a situation to change its emotional impact, showed decreased sensitivity to social rejection. Moreover, research in neuroscience has revealed that our brains have a negativity bias. We're wired to pay more attention to negative information as a survival mechanism. Understanding this can help us recognize when we're overreacting and consciously balance our perspective. Let's explore another scenario. You text a friend asking to meet up, and they don't respond for hours. The old you might have spiraled into thoughts like, "They're ignoring me, they don't really like me." But now, with your new outlook, you might think, "They're probably busy. I'll give them some time and follow up later." Remember, not taking things personally doesn't mean becoming emotionally detached or ignoring valid feedback. It's about developing a more balanced, realistic view of interactions and events. It's about preserving your peace of mind and energy for the things that truly matter. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with a challenge. For the next week, try to catch yourself when you start to take something personally. Pause, take a breath, and run through the alternatives. What other explanations could there be? How would you advise a friend in the same situation? Building this skill takes time and practice, but the payoff is enormous. You'll find yourself feeling more confident, less stressed, and better equipped to handle life's ups and downs. You'll be able to maintain healthier relationships and focus your energy on personal growth rather than imagined slights. So, are you ready to overcome taking things personally? Remember, it's not about you, and that's actually great news. It means you're free to define yourself on your own terms, without the assumptions and projections of others. If you found this helpful, don't forget to look through our other videos for more happiness content on personal growth and emotional resilience. Until next time, take care of yourself. And remember, it's probably not about you, and that's okay. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, share it with your friends so we can bring you more ideas. For more videos like this to help elevate your happiness, hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you get notified of our next post. Thanks for watching.